Hello, everyone. My name is Shaniqua Pierre, and I am bringing to you the Parent's Guide to Google Classroom, presented by the Parent Resource Room, where you can find all information regarding how do we educate, equip, and empower us as parents to be effective and take learning beyond the classroom. Please be sure to go check out the website for future reference, resources, tips, and techniques to make this parenting thing a little bit more awesome and amazing. You're probably wondering, who is it that you're speaking to? Well, my name is Shaniqua Pierre. I am a lover of all things learning. I am the founder of Pierce Perspective and the Parent Resource Room. I've been in education for approximately 12 years. I've taught grades 3 through 9. I was a literacy specialist, a curriculum specialist, and then I became an assistant principal. I am a school leader in the Bronx, and I love children. I have a beautiful 11-year-old that is currently in 6th grade. And so, trust me, I understand how navigating remote learning right now can be a tad bit challenging, but I'm super excited to bring you this resource today to make sure that we are all equipped, especially with navigating Google Classroom. This is being brought to you by the Division of Multilingual Learners for the Department of Education. It is a family and community partnerships team. All information that you want to know regarding resources, workshops, support can be found here. Please take a moment to jot down the website where you can gather all this information. And if you want to speak to someone in particular about something that you're thinking about, please email them at dml@schools.nyc.gov. Now let's jump into exactly what it is that we're going to do today. I am going to give you a brief overview of Google Classroom, the platform that a lot of us are using now to navigate remote learning. Ever since this pandemic hit, there has been so many different things that's happened, but I'm excited about this platform and what it does to ensure that learning continues. The second thing we're going to jump into is practice. Who doesn't love a good practice? Remember, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So this will be an opportunity for you to actually watch me navigate Google Classroom, where you get an opportunity to pause the video, have an opportunity to practice, and get familiar with the different platforms and the different tabs that are associated in Google Classroom. And then lastly, just some frequently asked questions. I'll probably hit like 2 or 3 to make sure that we are all good to go and you are ready to tackle this idea of remote learning, but be an expert by the end of this video. So what is Google Classroom? Think of Google Classroom as your child's digital link to learning, right? So before they had teachers, now they actually have this platform. Teachers are using Google Classroom to share assignments, homework, newsletters, and much more with students and parents, which is our focus today. My focus is to make sure that you are well equipped to be able to navigate remote learning and navigate it well. So getting started, your child was provided with a secure login and password that is unique specifically to them. Check with his or her teacher to obtain this private information, or you can just ask them to add you as a parent via email. That's asking the teacher. But you have your child as a resource. You can totally access them and tell them to give you that information. Now, parents, because we have so much going on, it is important, repeat after me, it is important that you log this information. Store it somewhere that you won't miss it, you won't lose it. So I saw some parents put it on the refrigerator. I have my daughter's information logged specifically in my phone under my notes section. Make sure you put it in a place that's easy and accessible for you to find, so that in the event you need to jump right into their Google Classroom, you have access to do so. Now, the good stuff. we are actually going to practice for the next 3 or so minutes. You'll have an opportunity to see me navigate Google Classroom. During this time, I would advise you to take notes and write down different things so that when you have your opportunity to practice, you'll be able to do so with ease. Let's check out the video.
All right, friends. And so I wanted to give you some deliberate practice in seeing how you would actually get into your child's Google Classroom. And so you notice here that I am logged in under my daughter's account. And so from there, and how did I get into her account? Just her username and password that was already provided by the school. From there, I click on where it says Google Apps, this little waffle cone section right here. And then I go on to Classroom. When I click Classroom, all of her classes come up. All the classes that she's currently enrolled in. My daughter's a middle schooler, and so she has approximately 8 classes that she visits on a daily basis. There's a to-do button that I'll talk about briefly and a calendar section. But let's go into one of her classes. So I click Science because that's what the class I want to peruse at the moment. These are the 3 toggles or tabs that I want you to pay very close attention to. 1, the stream, classwork, and people. Stream is where the teacher communicates with the class. This is where all the announcements, any important messages that she wants to convey to the students will be posted here under this toggle or this tab. The next, you have classwork. All of the work that's being assigned to your child. Every single component of what is needed in order for them to be successful. So you have the week of the assignment, the actual assignment, and the date that it is due. So when you're asking your child questions with regards to what is your assignment, when is it due, now you don't even have to ask. You just can go right into the computer, look it up for yourself, and have the information right at your fingertips. How amazing is that? Then we have the next component, which is the teachers, the people component. And this people component is where you can communicate with the teacher. You hover specifically over the envelope and it takes you automatically to Gmail to send a message to that teacher. One additional component I want to make you aware of is the to-do button. Right here, if you click to do, there is a toggle that has assigned, missing, and done. So this is all the work that's been assigned for this week. And here you can click all classes or a specific class. All right. From there, all the work that is missing for that class, or again, if you want to hit all classes. And then all the work that has been completed, all the work that is done. All right. So you click that little icon on the left, the 3 lines, classes. Here you go, all the information. Remember, you click on the class, stream, announcements, classwork, self-explanatory, people, where you communicate with the teacher. Look, now you have everything that you need with regards to just going through Google Classroom. Now, I want you to pause this video and actually take some time to practice. Go into your child's Google Classroom, peruse, get familiar with the platform, so that you can become comfortable and have access to all the information needed. All right? Pause the video and practice.
Okay, so you had an opportunity to practice. I hope you paused and got familiar with Google Classroom. This is just to give you a quick recap with regards to how do you navigate it and quick bite-sized steps. First, click on the waffle button and then the Google Classroom icon. Second, navigating the classroom. Click on the class that you want to be able to see or view with regards to the work that your child is completing. Next, make sure you are utilizing all the toggles and tabs that are there to gather all the information that is needed. Remember, the stream is where the teacher is communicating. Classwork, all the assignments that are due. People, when you want to communicate with the teacher, send them a quick email about how great your child is doing, or if you have some concerns or some potential suggestions to add within the learning process. Teachers love feedback. We love getting suggestions from our parents. So use that opportunity to get acclimated with them and provide them with different tips to be able to make the class a little bit more engaging. We'd love to hear from you. And then, of course, we have the assignment details. So where you click on that to-do toggle or tab, and it tells you what assignments were due that week, what is missing, and what assignments have been completed. This is a great place where if you wanted to celebrate your child for completion of the task, here's where you can gather all that information. Remember, Google Classroom can be accessed anywhere, whether you have an Android, iPhone, tablet, iPad, or even from your desktop. You would have access to utilize Google Classroom anywhere. So if you're taking long trips, if you're doing anything outside of not being located at home, no worries. You can access Google Classroom anywhere. Key takeaways for you parents. What's important? Having the information to log in. Remember, you're logging in under your child's name, not yours. So be sure to sign out and log in under your child's name. To do, practice and get familiar with the platform. Again, practice makes permanent. The more you practice, the more you'll be acclimated with the resource, and the more you'll be set up for success when communicating and working together with your child. Thirdly, remember, we are here to totally support you. We are a family. We are parents that want to be able to experience and learn together. So just know you're not in this by yourself. We are here for you. Keywords to remember: stream, announcements, classwork, information with all detail, people, communicate, and to do. Everything that you need to be set up for success. Give me a thumbs up if you think that you're good. I know I can't see you, but I feel you. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you'd love to get in contact with me, here's all my information listed. I would love for you to join our parent private group that's on Facebook, where I share tips, techniques, and strategies on how we can continue to grow together better. All that information can be found via the website, or check us out on all social media platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook, parent_resource_room. Thank you so much, Division of Multilingual Learners, for providing this resource for parents where we can continue to educate ourselves, be equipped and empowered to share this great information with other parents and other people in our community. Again, my name is Shaniqua Pierre, and I am super excited for us to continue to grow together better. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.